The man who opened fire in a Texas church had sent threatening texts to his mother-in-law. She attended that church, but she wasn't there yesterday. We are learning more now about the gunman and the victims in that deadly church shooting. I'm Alan Janae. 26 people died. 10 more are still in critical condition. That gunman, Devin Kelley, once listed a Colorado Springs RV park as his address. Investigators say he bought some of his guns here in Colorado. Here's Meg Oliver in Sutherland Springs, Texas, with the latest. Meg?
When the gunman opened fire inside the First Baptist Church behind me, authorities say it was an ambush on a stunned congregation praying in their pews. But we now know this was a domestic situation, not religiously motivated. Pastor Frank Pomeroy of the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs and his wife Sherry returned from out of town to talk about the deadly shooting at their church Sunday that killed 26 people, including their 14-year-old daughter, Annabelle.
One thing that gives me a sliver of encouragement is the fact that Belle was surrounded yesterday by her church family that she loved fiercely.
The victims ranged in age from 18 months to 77 years old. Investigators identified the gunman as 26-year-old Devin Kelley, who lived about 35 miles away.
It was just so much gunfire.
Authorities say he opened fire on the church, went inside and kept firing his assault rifle. When he left the church, a man who lives across the street engaged him in a gun battle.
The shooter got in his truck.
Johnny Langendorf and that neighbor chased after the gunman.
We hit about 95 going down 539 trying to catch this guy until he eventually lost control on his own and went off in the ditch.
We know during that pursuit, the suspect used his cell phone to notify his father that he had been shot and didn't think he was going to make it. Subsequently, he shot himself.
The sheriff's department says Kelley's in-laws and ex-wife occasionally attended services at this church, but they were not here on Sunday. Authorities say this was a domestic situation. Kelley had sent his mother-in-law threatening texts. Kelley served in the Air Force but was court-martialed in 2012 on charges he assaulted his spouse and child. He received a bad conduct discharge. In all, police recovered 3 guns, all purchased by the shooter. Out of the 20 injured, 10 remain in critical condition. The death toll could rise. Live in Sutherland Springs, Texas, I'm Meg Oliver. Now back to you.
Meg, thank you very much. Voting records show Kelley once lived in an RV park on the west side of Colorado Springs. He listed the park as his home 3 years ago before he moved to Texas. And this morning, investigators say he purchased 2 of his 4 guns here in Colorado, purchasing one a year from 2014 through the year. They did not clarify where each purchase was made, though, this morning. As Meg reported, he was discharged from the Air Force for bad conduct. Investigators say they need more details about that discharge to determine whether he should have been barred from purchasing guns. He was also charged with animal cruelty, by the way, in El Paso County back on August 1st of 2014, we've learned.